It is no secret that trying to lose weight is really hard, with it being estimated that 4 in every 5 people that try a diet end up failing and rebounding to their initial weight. That being said, from what I've found from the current scientific literature, as well as in my personal experience coaching people in nutrition, is that there's a few specific foods that you should be eating if you want to lose weight. In this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly what those types of foods are and how you can incorporate them into your diet and life to maximise your chance of success. So before I get into exactly what to eat, I want to introduce you to the appetite pendulum. So the basic principle of this is to always stay between a +3 and a -3. i.e. you never get yourself overly full and you never let yourself get overly hungry. So if you picture when you were a little kid, no one really thought about hunger too much. You would kind of just eat until you were moderately full, and then that was it. You would let yourself obviously get a bit hungry until someone fed you, and then you would eat until you were full, and food rarely governed your life. So the aim of this is to kind of bring back a normal sense of eating for people who struggle with this sort of thing. And this can also be a really useful tool for fat loss, because it can stop people A, just mindlessly eating whenever, and B, it can help you to adhere to your calorie deficit much better. So the whole point of this is going to be feeling the physical sensation of being full. So feeling like your stomach is physically full and the signals have made it to your brain. And this takes time and practice, but as well as that, it takes actually eating the correct food so that the signals can actually make it to your brain. And this is where it's really important to eat the correct type of stuff. So when we eat foods of high quality, this essentially gets digested into our gut, stretches our stomach, activates some receptors, as well as releasing all sorts of hormones. Now, all of these signals make it up to our brain to tell us to stop eating and that we are full. The problem with this though is that when the food quality goes down, lots of these appetite signals and lots of this mechanism don't actually reach your brain, which is one of the reasons why you can eat an entire McDonald's, me included, 1,500 calories worth of a McDonald's, and then half an hour later, despite already eating the majority of your day's calories, you're ready to eat again because you're starving. So as humans, we massively underestimate how much hunger affects us. You need to be giving yourself the best chance. So if you're not hungry, it's way less likely that you'll either mindlessly overeat or snack on junk food and go way over your calories. So the first thing I want you to focus on is focusing on eating minimally processed and whole foods whenever you can. So foods which come kind of in their natural form as they would either grow or with minimal amounts of processing. And this is important because processing foods is actually thought that it can mess with certain elements of our gut microbiome, which can also mess with our appetite signalling. So think of fruits and vegetables, eggs, meat, anything that is kind of not in a packet, ready meal sort of vibe. Now the second thing I want you to focus on is eating enough healthy fats as well as enough protein. So protein is the most satiating of the macronutrients, which is really important again to influence our appetite signals and make us feel full. The next thing that you can also use in your toolkit for fat loss is taking into account the thermic effect of food. Now what that basically means is how much energy it takes to digest that particular food. And this can be a bit of a useful tool when you're trying to lose weight, because protein, for example, can burn 20 to 30% more calories than carbohydrates and fats. So this is important because it means that a small amount of the energy that you eat in protein will actually not contribute towards your daily energy intake. Which means, of course, that you can eat more without putting on weight. Which, if you guys are anything like me and really greedy, then that is absolutely great, because I personally want to eat as much as possible without putting on weight. That is just my goal with my diet in general, to be honest. As well as that, certain fibres can have a similar effect to protein, with your body not being able to digest everything or taking a little bit of extra energy to digest it. So that is just kind of worth considering when looking at what types of food to eat. And all of these things that I've mentioned so far need to be combined with fibre and polyphenols Now, these two things are going to really benefit your gut microbiome. As a general rule, if you feed them well, they will help you in turn, help out your appetite signals and help out your general health. So overall, just help you to lose weight. It's really important to make an effort with this. So that is going to be stuff like beans, lentils, fruits and vegetables, again, whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, lentil pasta can be good as well. All of these things contain some fibre. When looking at what foods we should be eating though, it's really important that we kind of introduce new foods slowly. So if you're watching this video and you don't already eat all of these things, which I definitely didn't until I learned everything I know about nutrition, but if you're watching this video and you're in a position where you eat kind of solely junk food, please don't change everything all at once. Don't kind of Google or look at the list of food and implement all of them in a week, because you'll just end up reverting back to your previous diet. Aim to make small increments each week. So if you want to make yourself a little program with week on week adding in each thing, so say week 1 adding in more protein, week 2 you might focus on fibre and polyphenols, and then week 3 you might focus on healthy fats, whilst keeping in a lot of the food of your original diet. So you should be keeping in some processed fun foods just purely because you like the taste of them anyways. But if you're going to implement these habits, definitely do them gradually. Give yourself your best shot at actually sticking to it long term, because these types of things is hard. Behaviour change and habit change is really hard to do, which is why I've made a few other videos and I will continue making videos to help anyone out. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. As well as that, I have a nutrition coaching company, so the link will be in the bio of this video if anyone is interested. We offer free 30-minute sessions, and as well as that, if you sign up for our emails, we always offer free nutritional advice and answer questions as well. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, then please check that out. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me, and I will see you in the next one.